More interesting and more shocking, and you would have heard my discussion with Gary Judd yesterday about Eunice Yagos, the Solicitor General, and her amazing comments around race discrimination in our justice system. And I guess I have said editorially, I think we have judges who are biased, who are activists, who believe in critical race theory and have no idea about what impartiality is. And that has been proven by a story in Stuff today. And it's a good piece of journalism by Andrea Vance, who is variable, but this is a good story. It appears that a district court judge and her medico husband, along with a KC called Michael Reid, gate-crashed a private New Zealand First function at the exclusive Northern Club late last month, heckled Winston Peters and Casey Costello, made racist remarks and took photographs when they shouldn't have. The district court judge's name is Emma Aitken, Judge Emma Aitken. Her husband is a surgeon, David Geller. And Michael Reid Casey, who I'm sure signed the anti-treaty principles bill letter, were all involved. They were at a judge's drinkies or lawyer's drinkies. New Zealand First were having a private function in the next room. One of them went to the toilet and they started heckling. There was a suggestion that they physically stopped Mr. Peters leaving the venue. Michael Reid KC allegedly took pictures, which you're not allowed to do in the Northern Club, of Shane Jones and his wife Dot, and refused to stop doing so. And there were racist remarks made about the Northern Club. Now, New Zealand First didn't run off to the media about this. In fact, they're not making a public comment on it, and they can shut up and take the moral high ground on this. The Chief Judge of the District Court, Hemi Taumanu, has apologised on behalf of the court to New Zealand First. And there's been a weasel word apology from the drunk people involved, saying sorry if they upset anyone. They didn't mean to, or they weren't racist. But it sounds like they were. And I'd invite either Judge Emma Aitken, David Geller, or Michael Reid KC to ring into the program this morning and explain themselves. And it's not clear what sanctions might exist. The Minister of Justice, Judith Collins, not Minister of Justice, she's Attorney General, Judith Collins, has said she's very disappointed. But there's only really one thing for Judge Emma Aitken to do, and that's resign. And, of course, I'm not sure if you can take a King's Counselship off a lawyer, but I think Michael Reid should be stripped of that particular honour. And the thing about the story in context is it shows what activists we have as judges in this country. It also shows they're incompetent, they don't know how to behave, and they're drunkards. So it is a very good story. I've only just become aware of it this morning. Because I think New Zealand First has maintained a dignified silence. Could I ask that you read it? Actually, well, there you go. I'm giving stuff the ups here. But completely unacceptable behaviour. And the weasel words I read as Andrea Vance gets a response from these people are inadequate, just like Eunice Yagos' answers to me were inadequate. And eventually, to put this country culturally on the right track again, these people have to go. And we have to say that is not acceptable, that sort of political partisanship. And the weasel words of their apologies show they don't resile at all from such appalling behaviour.